And let's take you back live to Minneapolis. There's a protester and counter-protesters are scuffling outside a federal building after yesterday's deadly ICE-involved shooting. Governor Tim Walz says the state's National Guard is ready to deploy if there is civil unrest. He and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey are telling ICE to go home.
We do not need any further help from the federal government. To Donald Trump and Kristi Noem, you've done enough.
To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here.
Former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty is here with us. And Governor, can you maybe give us your take on the breaking news this morning and this overall, the feeling that Minneapolis is not a happy place this week?
Yeah. It is another sad and tragic day for Minneapolis and for my state of Minnesota. Of course, on a human level, our hearts go out to the family of this woman who was shot. And of course, the political fallout and legal fallout from this is going to unfold. But I'm disappointed that certain leaders made big, bold legal conclusions with very little evidence. And I think it's fair to let this investigation unfold. And by the way, your impression of this, I think, depends on what video you're looking at, and we can go into that more. But if you only look at one video, you might have one conclusion. If you look at all of them, you might have a very different conclusion.
What is your sense of the ICE operations there? Todd Lyons, who is the acting ICE director, he was just on with us about 25 minutes ago, and he said ICE has been there for decades, but in recent weeks they have been there, and it's not been a problem up to now.
Right. And, Minnesota does need the help of the federal government. ICE has a legal obligation to perform its duties. And the fact that they can't do them without people assaulting them or obstructing their process is really unfortunate. They need local partners who will help that, not hinder it. And of course, Minneapolis and Minnesota, unfortunately, is a sanctuary state. It's a sanctuary city in Minneapolis. And they won't protect or facilitate ICE in an orderly way. So it turns into the kind of chaos that you have.
There's many agents on the scene now. Our reporters are on the scene, as we just saw during the commercial break. There's a lot of reporters there as well, and now there are counter-protesters. We'll keep an eye on that. But I also wanted to ask you about the other big news out of Minneapolis, and this has actually been going on for years, but getting increased media attention in recent days. This is the fact that there has been incredible amounts of fraud in Minneapolis. It's being brought to light. Here is a representative from Minnesota's state legislature saying that there's concern about whistleblowers who are trying to raise their hand to say that there was fraud.
Instead of focusing on fraudsters, DHS leadership instead focused its surveillance on employees. Since then, their expressed fear of retaliation has intensified under an avalanche of fraud in Minnesota. So today, if someone asks me, should I report fraud within DHS, I say no, no, no. It is career suicide.
I know you're a former governor, but if you could put that hat back on, what would you want to see happen in this investigation? You have Governor Tim Walz, who's saying he's not going to run again, saying that this is all political.
Boy, it's just simply not, Dana. It goes all the way back years. And of course, there are nonpartisan legislative auditor reports, other reports that came out signaling there's a problem with financial controls, warning about the potential for fraud or actual fraud. You had whistleblowers, and you got a culture in Minnesota state government that is lacking accountability. And as we saw in recent days, integrity as it relates to making sure the accurate information is presented. So the idea that this is all political, it just is totally, totally inconsistent with the record that's been established over many years by nonpartisan professionals.
What do you think needs to happen to regain public trust in Minneapolis?
Well, we taxpayers here pay a lot of taxes, and we don't like it stolen, and we don't like it fraudsters taking it. And you got to get a culture and systems in place to prevent fraud and detect it. And you can't check everything every day, everywhere, but you have to have enough in place to check enough to detect it. And you got to change the culture in government. And I know we're short on time, but there's one example out of many where the state employee back in 2018 refused to cooperate with law enforcement in a fraud investigation because he or she didn't want to, quote unquote, enable or be a tool of the law enforcement. I mean, can you imagine the mindset, the culture in government of a mid-level bureaucrat who basically gets to stiff arm a fraud investigation by law enforcement because they don't feel like helping law enforcement? It's ridiculous.
Do you think that the Republicans have a chance to win in 2026, that governor seat?
Absolutely. And however, there's a possibility of U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar switching and running for governor. If she does that, she's very popular and would be a very formidable candidate. But if the rest of the Democratic potential candidates run, then it's a different story. I think we got a real shot.
All right. Tim Pawlenty, former governor of Minnesota. Thanks for joining us.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.